What's up? I'm Logan Mills. Welcome back. It's been a while, I know, but doesn't matter. We're here now. Been really busy. Had a few tournaments. I actually did good. Well, decent in one. I got 18th. It was at Moultrie 2 weeks ago. And now we're getting ready to go out on the river. We call it the par. Same thing, but we're going to go and try and, I'm going to do, my cameraman ain't going to fish today. So I'm going to try and go, not up a creek, but the par is basically a giant creek if you look at it. And I'm going to try and go up, way up it, because nobody else can really get up there, because without the rain, it's been so dry here, there's been no rain, the water's so low, people with a prop boat or, motor like the big one, I can't get up there. Luckily, with the jet foot, we can get up there, and I hope, that I can catch them. That's my plan. I went Wednesday, and actually, I caught a few, actually hit a few stumps as well. Not hit, I bumped into them. Luckily, it won't do nothing with this, unless you're going full speed, you might mess it up, but this beauty right here gets me where I need to go. So, take her out today. Hope she has enough gas in her, which we probably won't use it much. Actually, funny story, Wednesday, I was fishing, and it was so low that I decided, I could go through here, and if I hit stumps, it'd be all right, but I just want to be safer. It's better to be safe than sorry. So I decided I was going to use the trolling motor to get back. Well, I ran it on high too long, and it burned the wires in half, and it started smoking. But that was Wednesday. We got it fixed now. So now I'm going to go try and catch some fish on stumps in probably muddy water. The river was muddy, and since it was pumping muddy water in, and since Wednesday, I guarantee you the par is going to be muddy because it was a little bit clearer Wednesday. And I'm going to try and catch some on a spinnerbait and probably fish some stumps. So I'll see you out there. Alright, so we made it out here. Man, it's bright. It's a little bit clearer. I don't want to do it too loud where you can't hear me. It's a little bit clearer than I thought it would be. I'm actually really surprised. I might go, if I can't get the par to work, I might go onto the actual river and find some muddy water with a little bit of current. Hopefully, because nothing's moving right now. I wish there's a little bit of wind. I wish it was just a little bit more, because that'd help out, but it's alright. There's a lot of birds, a lot of bait fish. That's one of the hardest things to do, is when there's so much for these fish to eat, it's hard to catch them, because in that sense you're competing against bait fish, and you're not going to win that battle. Very rarely will you win a wooden lure versus a real bait fish. So you got to find the fish that are aggressive. You can, if they're schooling, yes, but it's kind of hard when their bass are feeding on so much bait fish like this. It's hard to catch them when they're doing that, because they're so focused, so honed in on what they're eating. It's hard to get them to change and eat something else. So what I'm gonna do is go up here to the right past the dam and see if I can find some bass sitting against stumps and against, but it's hard to explain it. The water's so low that it's almost like an island. And I'm gonna see if I can find some fish sitting up against that. There's a few fish I'm seeing now hitting with these birds over here, but I'm not seeing anything big, not yet at least. Hopefully, if we don't get any, around now, I think, let's see, it's almost 4 o'clock now. I expect it to get better about 5:30 to 6, because they also should pump in water around that time as well. But I guess we're gonna see and find out. He got me up on a stump there. Oh, he got me up. Okay. That's a real good fish too. I might be a 3.
Can't see him because the water's so muddy. Where's he at?
He's not 3, but Not huge, but holy moly. Whew. Oh, it's all wrapped up in him. Man, love it when your plan works. Whew. Number one, first place didn't work. Moved. That puppy hit it. She's cold. Thank you, Jesus. Whew. A little torn up. Man. Whew. It's awesome when your plan works. Holy moly, it got me shaking. I thought it was, that fish probably 2.5. I thought it was a lot bigger when I first saw it. Oh, it bent. Look at that. Bent my spinner blade out. Dang. Man. I must have got stuck on a tree. Dang. Man. Well, feels a little, I don't trust that. I don't always retie, but that fish had me around a tree there for a second, and just want to make sure. And man, the cameraman might have to help me on this one. Goodness, I've never bent a spinner blade out before, not on a fish. Whew, awesome. Oh shoot, no, I didn't want to get camera. Quit. Number two, little guy. Oh man, oh, it looks like he's all messed up. Thank you, Jesus. Dang, I'm gonna fight today. Yeah, I was saying, like, as soon as I casted, as soon as I got back to the boat, that fish hit the top of the water. I want that one. Big fish to hit. I'm fishing, I don't know if you call it an island. It's just the water's so down that some of the land has come out of the water, and you can, well, I actually don't know if y'all can see it, but I mean, there is thousands of shad just all through here, and that's what I'm, I picked up a worm right now because a boat went by and they all went down, and if those bass went down with them, I was going to see if I could catch some on the bottom. But now that they've come back up, every now and then some bass will come up and eat them, and that's what caught that little. I caught a little one. I mean, he wasn't, but I don't even know if he. Yep, see right there. It's exactly what I'm looking for. And so I'm gonna try and catch him. Oh. Just grab this. As you can see, they come up so quickly. That's the challenge of it, is you gotta time it. And right now, I'm waiting on them. They come back and I hit another stump. Dang. I wouldn't say, they come up in periods, like maybe every 5 minutes or so. And that's what I'm waiting on and looking for, because I mean, there's shad, it's just whole rows of them. And what they also will do, they were doing earlier, they cornered them up against the bank, but now they pushed them out here, and I mean, they're over there now. That's too far for me to cast. But this right here is just consistency. You just got to make casts, and eventually, right place, right time, fish will hit it. You gotta be patient. And also, you can see when there's a bass under the water, because all the shad will move together in one direction. On the camera you probably can't see it, but see, there's like, you can see the shad in unison moving together away from the bass. You can't see the bass, but you can, it paints a picture in your head of what they're doing and why they're here. Now I'm just trying to figure them out. Hit like a truck. Dang, he's fighting like crazy. Dang, he is a decent fish. Man, that's crazy. Man, I love spinnerbait fishing. Man, I thought he was big. I thought he was real big. Yeah, there we go. Baby. He's not. Not huge, but, oh shoot. It's number 2. Oh, no, no, mind, that's number 3. Number 2 that would count. Not that big, but awesome. I love spinnerbait fish. Thank you, Jesus. Number 3. I guess that was that fish that hit the top of the water, cast it in there, and he ate it. A little surprise. Number 3, cameraman was fishing with one of my rods, so he missed the fish. Luckily, we got it on the other one, but no problem. That's number 3. I moved way up the par, or creek, whatever you want to call it. Moved way up here. I mean, it's crazy how low it is. I mean, it's like 10 feet down. It used to be like all the way up on that grass line to where those yellow grass, or yellow leaves are. It used to be all the way up to that. They've dropped it so low, and there's been no rain as well. I mean, it does stink that it's this low, but it's also an advantage for us because with the jet foot, we come up here no problem. You know, while people, I mean, you could come up here with a prop, but you'd be risking it. So I think that's one advantage of being this low, is we can come back here when nobody else can, and that allows us to fish for, you know, these fish aren't as pressured as the ones, you know, where everybody can fish at. But it's a challenge because there's so much to eat, so we gotta outcompete bait fish. But still working at it. I don't know how much longer. I'm gonna fish for a little bit longer. I'm ready for dinner. I'm a little hungry. Well, I think that might conclude today. Just about ready to go home. I'm hungry. But hey, I mean, I gotta admit, it was a fun day. Love. Ow. I love catching fish on a spinnerbait. This is the time of the year for it. And it's fun because when they hit it, they absolutely kill it. I had, I probably could have caught 2 more or so. I missed, well, I'll phrase it. I didn't miss them. They just hit it and they didn't grab it. But all in all, it was a good day. I enjoyed it too. Always enjoy getting to come out. It just stinks. I don't have to go to school tomorrow. But we still got to come out here today. See you in the next one. Stay hooked. Stay tuned as well. Both of them.